Where did his oranges go? Oh my god. Lanky, what did you do with those oranges? They didn't even float up into the ceiling. What happened? I was very similar to last episode. I looked away to finish my recordings and do all that stuff. And when I looked back, Lanky was just still sitting here on the top of this bucket. So I was like, you know what? People are gonna see that again. And I thought it would be a good idea, or good excuse to show off his little idle animation there too. Which we've seen a couple of now, right? We saw Chunkies, Diddies, and Lankies. Maybe I'll show DKs and Tinies off, sort of, as we go. I don't know. We'll see them by the end, even if I have to just force that meme or something at the beginning of an episode. I guarantee it. Most of them have to do with oranges, but they're kind of cool. Anyway, it's part 27, DK64. We're back here in Creepy Castle, playing yet again Teetering Turtle Trouble, greatest game of all time. If there was just like, if a new game came out for the Nintendo Switch and it was just like Extreme Teetering Turtle Trouble, I would get it. Actually, there is a game coming out. It's called like Snake Pass or something. What's that game called? Like Snake Way? That's definitely the thing from Dragon Ball. It's like Snake Toss or something with snakes. David Wise is doing the music for it. I think it's a Playtonic game. Is it? Or is it even a rare game? I don't think it's a rare game. But there's a game that's like a snake game or something coming out for Switch, actually. And the snakes in it look a lot like these snakes. And an old rare boy, David Wise, is doing the music. Looks kind of cool. Literally, the reason I don't know anything about it is because it literally came out of nowhere. Like, I saw the promo art for it, and I was like, is that a ukulele? Like, is that just art for the game Ukulele? And it wasn't. It was like its own game. But I guess that's happening. These snakes look like the snakes in that. Pick that up, maybe. I don't know why I'm advertising for that. Because I'm sitting here playing this old game. Sitting here playing this. Well, I was going to start the video before I saw that picture of Lanky. I was going to start it by going 27, 37, what you say? Which is an old meme. It's a 55 meme. I was thinking about how it's funny that, like, that meme probably came out, like, not too long after this game. 2002 or 3 or something. This game came out in 1999. That stuff's ancient. It's crazy. Dude, I think we're done down here. Are we? I don't want to get hit by you. I think Tiny's was the last thing to do in this little dungeon lair. There's something over here? No. I actually feel like we might. I feel like we're done in general with this sort of segment of the level. But I want to show off where this other door out here leads. Because this is like a passageway. There's a bunch of stuff in here, but it's not like, oh man, I burped. Ooh. It wasn't as bad as the other burp though. that one burp of legend. Actually, wait a minute. Now I'm getting confused. We went in here, we did that. Isn't there something up here? Isn't there something similar to that, like over here or something? Did we do this? No, this is Candy's. Never mind. We did. We went up and saw her. Yeah, we're done in this little cave. What am I trying to say? Oh yeah, so I want to show the other side of this passageway, where this lets out at, just to give a full idea of how maybe you would want to be getting around the level. All that stuff. It lets out right over here by the one pad, which is isn't this right over by the entrance? Isn't the spooky tree down here? Or am I again thinking of the wrong area? I think I am. No, I think the spooky tree is over this way. I don't know. Either way, like when I'm not going in one specific direction on this, I always do get turned around. We are gonna take the one pad up though. And stop flying. We're gonna take the one pad back up to this area. And we're we're gonna start doing our castle climb up from here. I think there's actually something we might want to do over this way too. Is there? No. Actually, I think this down here, I believe, is where that we were about to loop around to. Wasn't it? I don't know. The one confusing part of the level, but we are done with it. I know that for certain. So let's climb back up. I think we will actually take Tiny, or maybe we'll take Diddy. Can you even get up here? I know you can. Come on, Kong. Oh, maybe she can't. Damn it. Means I'll have to climb up from some other way. Yeah, here's where the spooky tree is. I think we were about to cycle back around to here from the other entrance we came out, because I think this just leads straight through to the other side, on the other side of the castle. If you can spatially reason that. Yeah, I believe we want to take Diddy up here, because there's some rocket barreling he can do. I think we can do that now. Hopefully that's not something we have to activate with somebody else. I don't know if it is. I don't know, honestly. We'll figure it out. 2-pad leads to the rocket barrel, though. And I think we just want to go straight up the castle. We can get a whole idea of what's going on up here. It's a lot of stuff. Yeah, this is what I was looking for. These little clouds. Not only can we grab a bunch o' bananas, but there's a bonus game to play up here, too. Man, I don't know if I should have done this, because now I'm tempted to work my way down from the top. But I feel like that'll just be more confusing. Big Bug Bash. Hopefully this doesn't give us trouble. It all depends on, again, it all depends on your rhythm. All depends on how you do from the very get-go with these bug boys, I think. I know, it always seems to me like they somehow get faster right when you slap down. I almost had him there. There we go. Oh man, that should have had him. Damn it. There we go. Weird hitboxes. Oh, that should have had him too. Ah! Oh man. Ah! Whew. I feel like Big Bug Bash always somehow ends up being the clutchest. Don't know why. We can grab this. I guess we can see Snide here. Did he have his blueprint? Does he have his DK Isles blueprint? This is the wrong way to be going through here. Yeah, he does. We could, I feel like because there's still some blueprints to get on DK Isles, we're gonna inevitably have to turn the majority of the blueprints left into Snide there. But we could just get Diddy's whole stretch knocked out here. I guess. I don't know. Why not? That's the way to do it, Kong. 8 blueprints means 8 gold bananas for you. Let's see what he's got going on. Honestly, every time I come to do this in the level, I regret doing it. Because he doesn't have that many, like, unique animations in his little house. We definitely have seen them all at this point. So I feel like I really could have just been like, here's Snide, and just pointed out his hut in every level. I guess I meant, for the sake of the LP, I kind of wanted to come in here. But it just makes it so, like, messy. Because now Diddy's got all his blueprints turned in, but, like, the other Kongs don't. And I don't know. I don't know if I'm happy with how I did this. But what are you going to do? It's not that big of a deal. Just give us a little time to catch our breath. I actually really wish I had some water right now. My throat's getting parched. 3 episodes into a DK64 recording sesh will do that to you, man. It's a lot of bananas. Where are they even coming from? I think here's the thing. Snide was at one point one of the bad guys. So yeah, Diddy's are all done. So the Lanky is like the only one who hasn't seen Snide yet, actually. Yeah, at one point Snide was with the bad guys. So did they like pay him a bunch of golden bananas? Like, I don't know. That's weird. I don't really know. What we are gonna, we're just gonna take this from the bottom up. That's how I like to do it. We could start up there at the top, but because the 5 pad is like so close anyway, I'd rather just do it this way. So we'll switch to Tiny Kong, and I guess we'll warp up with the 3. Well, what we could have done was, well, I don't know, whatever. What I probably wanted to do was not do that stuff with Diddy just yet, but it doesn't matter that much. It's all the warp pads that go up to the places on the castle make a lot of sense. Like, I feel like they all go where you'd expect, like where you would want a little checkpoint to be. That's where you'll generally find a little warp pad. And then I like that they're all kind of like how Fungi Forest is. They are all displayed right there in the very kind of beginning central area of the level. So it's set up well. Here's the 4 pad. This is like the only part of the castle we haven't seen. And there's 3 golden bananas to be got here with our secondary character Kongs, meaning Tiny, Lanky, Chunky, not the main big 2, DK and Diddy. They're not really the main big 2 of this game. All the Kongs are kind of equal in this one, but you would probably consider them that if you're looking at the series as a whole. This is a cool little area, this little garbage can. This also reminds me a lot of Banjo-Tooie. Wouldn't be surprised if they reused the same idea for this. What I love about this area is there's this really annoying like thing where you're supposed to shoot the flies that are like buzzing around in here. They're actually the flies from Big Bug Bash, which is the only time you encounter those guys, like not in Big Bug Bash. They could have been zingers. I guess it's because it's a trash can area. I don't know. But you can just use the instrument to take them out. Isn't that nice? Wish you could do that everywhere, but unfortunately, not always can you. Didn't have any more bananas or anything over here, right? No. We could. I think it probably will still be faster to go into Trough and Scoff and switch here than to warp back down to 4. But we'll pick Lanky back up. We started the episode with Lanky, didn't we? Now he's getting more chance to shine. Lanky's got a cool banana here in this greenhouse area. There's a red Simian Slam. Lanky doing that break dance with that. I like that. Definitely the animations are the most expressive for the red Slam. That's why it's always kind of cool to have. And here we got a little maze, a little hedge maze to run through. This actually operates on a timer that what am I trying to say? There is a barrel for Orangutan Sprint in here, but because the path is pretty straightforward, I think, no, this is the wrong way, actually. Because the path is really straightforward, I honestly find myself rarely ever going for it. You got plenty of time to just go through here without it. Honestly, the transformation for Orangutan Sprint probably takes up a lot of time anyway. And it's going to show us something else. There's the Battle Crown pad. Fortunately, the timer is over, though. I think we got all the banana bunches. Are you at 90? Whew, Lanky, man, putting in some work. Lanky's putting an effort in for the team. He's really playing his part. Team player there, Lanky Kong. Really swell guy. You'd think as such a clown he would be wanting to hog the spotlight, but nope. Just getting bananas, I don't know. And we got Pinnacle Palaver. What is a palaver? What's a plinth? What are any of these words? Somebody did tell me what a plinth was. Apparently it's like a platform, I guess, which kind of makes sense because we're fighting on a platform here. I don't know, what's a palaver? I've never heard that word before. What I've learned about these Battle Crown arenas in my day is that if the enemy is not on screen, they will not do anything. So like, if you just have the Krusha like off to the side or something, he's not gonna run up and attack you, as long as he's like fully off screen. So I think when it comes to dealing with these Krushas, like that really is what can help a lot. Like it's all, like the game kind of just treats it like he doesn't exist until you move into his line of sight. That's something I actually really just recently have figured out, and it helps a lot with some of these later Battle Crowns, which can get rather tough when you have two Kasplats coming at you all the time, you know, they take a while to take down, and there's always another one who seems to be wanting a piece of you. Give you some slug you a couple. I guess technically what you could do is just stand on one side and only take out the enemies that spawn over there, but I don't know. Very interesting stuff. The more you, really, I think the more you play of any video game, just the more you end up finding out about how it works. And that's how I learned all my little tricks for this one. We are not even remotely in the right place. Is this the entrance? I think we can just go out. Oh, whoa! It started raining. That's weird. Is it supposed to do that? Did I, like, activate the rain by going too close to the entrance? I don't think. Was it raining in here before? How could it have been? We're in a greenhouse. Isn't it covered? I don't know. I'll have to watch that back in editing. That was super weird. I feel like I might have just triggered the rain because it rains out here. I don't know. I guess we could have switched to Lanky. Oh, no, we'd have to make another switch anyway. We probably are going to want to swap back to Tiny to head up the rest of this part. But Chunky's got a golden banana here. Did Chunky have one down the path too? Doesn't he have one down there also? That'll be something we'll have to check out. I know Chunky does have a golden banana that you need to that he gets access to, like, along the side of the castle, like in the castle wall. He's got one. Can we get rid of these guys with the instrument? Look at that invisible Chunky playing the invisible triangle. Yeah, it does. See, like, that's so nice. They give you the homing ammo here to use too, and that's also nice, but you just can't beat the instrument power. It takes them all out so quickly. So grab this. That's more than enough for you, Chunk. Again, we're doing good with the regular bananas. And I don't think we're gonna need homing ammo. But let's dip back down here and see if this is what I'm thinking of. I know I just passed it, but now I'm forgetting. Is it a Chunky switch down here? It is, I think. Museum? Yeah. Man, look at that jump. Chunky going a long ways. Back in, now we're into another spooky area. Here's the museum. And this is what I was talking about Banjo-Kazooie. You probably know it. It's a very famous little musical piece. The that's from a Bach composition, which is, I think, called it's not Little Fugue. I think it's Toccata and Fugue. It's a very famous classical piece by Bach that is evidently public domain now, and used in a lot of things. And it's used both in one of the music tracks for Banjo-Kazooie, Mad Monster Mansion, which I think it plays inside, like, the church area in that game, and it's used for the museum area in this game too. So Grant evidently really liked that little bit. I think it's used in some classic horror movies too, maybe. But it's definitely just kind of reminiscent of spooky things. Got a weird banana here. I can find myself messing this one up sometimes because this dude, like, I guess you could kill him, but he ends up always hitting me and I'll, like, drop the rock or something. It's really annoying. I think those guys just spawn back really fast. We also got 100 bananas with Chunky, man. I think we might have overkilled it. Here's Captain K. Rool again. I guess he's in the museum. There's like a suit of armor or something over there. Weird. We got some, like, shields to punch there. I don't know. I think I always find myself forgetting about this one. This is kind of a weird one. And in the middle here, you can see that there's a monkey port pad there, actually. We can actually, if we go way over here, you can hear a fairy very faintly too, but we can't take a picture of it from where we're at now. So Tiny, I guess at some point, is going to have to visiting the museum too. However, it's not going to be through this doorway. The only thing you have to do in here, I believe, is with Chunky. And we probably can do maybe one more thing before we end this off. I'm thinking this is going to be the penultimate episode, and the next one is going to end with us finishing Creepy Castle and beating the boss. Which will be 4, which will still make Fungi Forest the longest level. Funnily enough. I used to not think that. I used to be like, well, there's no way Fungi Forest can be longer than Crystal Caves and Creepy Castle, but lo and behold, it is. So, oh, jeez, no! All the fault of that dumb mushroom area that just takes forever to get things in. Is this right over by the 2 pad? Yeah, I think we're just gonna take 4 up. Take it up to the. Use a little pad swap in here. Good layouts. Good level layouts. That's what you like. That's what I'll always continue to fall back on for commentary, just talking about the level. It's a good thing. I think generally this level also can be the one that has like the most slowdown. I think the rain effect maybe taxes it a lot, or there's something that feels just a little. Maybe it feels like Creepy Castle's pushing the system just a little too much. I don't know. It's not unplayable though. It's definitely not as bad as like Banjo-Tooie or something. Go back and play Banjo-Tooie on N64 and tell me how bad the slowdown is, or the lag. This is probably my favorite arrangement of the Creepy Castle music. Maybe second just to the main one that you hear when you're outside. This one is one of the ones that used to really give me the creeps. It's got these well, first of all, it's got this very like kind of waltzy arrangement, but which is good because this is the ballroom area. But also, it's got these really creepy, eerie laughing sound effects in the background, and that was what always used to really kind of give me the spookers. Whenever I would play this, I'd be like, oh no. The laughs are coming to get me. I think those laughs are used in other parts of the game too. They may be Mad Jack's laugh. They're definitely that's definitely a clip that even in this song they're using the same clip and it's just at higher or lower frequencies for some of those. But I think who laughs like that? I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if that was like most of the laughs in the game. I could even go as far as to say that the Scarab Beetle's laugh could be a really fast tempo, high-pitched version of that. I don't know though. That's all speculation. Don't mark my words on it. It's not canon like David Wise composing Mad Maze Mall is canon.
Welcome to bonus stage.
Speaking of minigames that have cool music themes, we have Minecart Mayhem here again. This is the tough version of Minecart Mayhem. Definitely the hardest one. Ooh, I need to really get a move on here. Yeah, oh, did I mess it up? I don't think I did. No, I kind of did. Well, let's see. Will this guy, damn. All right, we're gonna have to go fast here. I think I might have messed it up. Whoa. Did I? As long as they'll get on the same track here. They didn't. Crap. Alright, we gotta be thinking on the fly now. He's gonna go up. He's not though. What is that one in the middle doing? What is he thinking? Are you gonna move? Yeah. Now we need this one to move. Oh man, oh, I missed my chance. I sped up just a little bit too much there, and then I wasn't able to keep it slow enough. That middle barrel was on some maverick pathway though. Let's try that again. Again, Minecart Mayhem, if once, like this one, it's like once you're messed up, there's no way to recover. That's what makes it Minecart Mayhem. That's where the challenge is. What? That's where the challenge in this one really comes from. But it's not that bad. It definitely should not be, you know, in the level that has a big bug bash and 2 beaver bothers. This should not be the bonus game that we're struggling the most with. All right, now will you get onto the outer level? Yes, thank you. Now we can do what we're supposed to. Oh, see, he went in. Maybe it is, maybe like just Minecart Mayhem in general on Creepy Castle is just kind of tougher. I'm trying to make them both come outside here. Yeah, there we go. Now we got them synced up. Let's get them back on the middle path. Come on down. Stupid little barrel guys. Are there people driving the barrels? Is it Clobber? The TNT version of Clobber? Is he in there? He in there? Alright, we need to make it through here though. Woo! Right. I think I'm gonna stay inside here actually. I can actually evade them. Like I can just run the clock down. Yeah. There we go. That's how it should have gone. Definitely the first. Well, the second one there was just kind of a fluke thing. That was just a dumb little mistake. But that first one was weird. Usually I don't have that much trouble with Minecart Mayhem. Is that all for? Yeah, that's probably gonna be all for today's episode. We'll come back out to the outside. There was a monkey port pad down there for Tiny Kong, which we saw another monkey port pad just in the other area we were just in, so you probably get what happens there. But in the next episode, we're gonna do that, and we're probably gonna round off Creepy Castle as a whole. Thank you guys so much for watching. I've been Snagadeck8. I happen to burp. Ugh. See you guys next time. Later.